ridiculous.
Yeah, $1.10 meteorologist Ross Caruso is in for Jerry tonight, and you know, we've had a lot of rain today. It's just kind of been one of those gloomy days.
I know. Fortunately, you know, we haven't been dealing with any flooding issues or anything quite like that, but we just had a little bit of rain that just passed through just moments ago, so that's going to add to the total that we had today, which wasn't a lot, and fortunately, we're going to see a little bit of rain pretty much each and every day, so nothing compared to, you know, over the inch of rain that we had last week, almost a week from tomorrow, actually, where we had over 1.25 inches of rain. That was right around the time we are getting in our latest drought monitor data, so still showing what is considered moderate drought conditions across the state, but we'll likely see some considerable changes for the better, especially after the near ½ inch that we got on Wednesday, over 1/4 on Thursday, a little bit going into Friday, and of course for us today after a dry stint over the weekend. But now things have started to calm down. Rain still in the area, but has been pushing out towards the west. Winds are light out of the northeast at 5 miles an hour. Dew points, though, very high, so it is going to feel rather muggy. We're not going to be cooling off. We will see the dew points drop a little bit later into this week, but for now it's going to stay rather muggy. Kind of a similar situation that we had about 2 weeks ago, except now this area of low pressure is actually further down south and west, where we are dealing with rain that has been reaching parts of central and southern Ohio, but for the most part staying virtually dry for those that are north of I-70. But with this latest round that came through, you can see we still have some moderate rain showers across parts of Franklin County, but things have been clearing up to the east, further to the west, heading towards Dayton area. We're going to continue to see some of those showers, but overall, this will be weakening, so we'll continue to see some of these showers bring some light to moderate rain over towards Grove City, up and around Hilliard, Dublin area as well, off I-70 heading west into Madison County. You'll also see some of those showers pass through, but something that will be clearing up over the next hour or so, and things will be relatively quiet for the rest of the overnight. Temperature-wise right now, though, most of us are going to be hanging out in the upper 60s and low 70s. Not a whole lot of variety out there due to the rain, the moisture that's in town, and, of course, the cloud coverage keeping some of that warmer air we've had through the day. So your hour-by-hour forecast not showing much of a change with those numbers. But as we head into your Tuesday morning, this is, again, not everybody's going to see rain every day, but there's a good chance that at least someone will see a little bit, and that looks to be the case, especially for southern Ohio. Portions of Franklin County might see a couple spotty showers into the morning tomorrow, so keep that umbrella handy. Likely seeing a bit more sunshine mixing in than cloud coverage up to the north, but regardless, into the afternoon, temperatures should hit near 80 degrees. We'll continue to stay relatively cloudy through the remainder of the day on Tuesday, and the potential for a few isolated showers will exist as we head into your Tuesday night, but things are going to be trending drier a bit for us on Tuesday, Wednesday. Then the rain chances start to ramp back up, more so heading into the weekend, where it looks like our weather will continue to stay unsettled. So a lot of this has to do to a situation where essentially our jet stream has some upper level winds that aren't really moving a whole lot, or in this situation we call it a cutoff low, and essentially it's like a pinball, keeps moving around until something hits it. And the next thing that will happen is we head into the end of the week, we'll have a shift in a jet stream pattern that's going to allow for this low to lift, which will bring more rain, but then eventually clearing things up for us in the long run. But humidity-wise, as I mentioned, that's something that will be ramping back up as we head towards the end of the week. So while we will see our pattern shift as we head into the weekend, we'll likely see that be accompanied by some more rain, potentially some storms. But for the time being, at least looking at your 10-day forecast, we're going to continue to see temperatures either side of 80 degrees for the most part, and keeping our severe threat non-existent at the moment, which is also good to see.
Yeah.